Hi guys, welcome back to daily market analysis. Let's get started. So yesterday I did not make a video about what happened after the overall trade deal and what was the market's reaction to it. Nifty went up by like 4%, but it lost all its gain because the trade deal was not very clear. Trump said something else. The markets were expecting something else. Looked like it was not a very good deal for India, but net we have got the tariffs reduced to 18 percentage. But in the exchange it's like we have to like India has to put like 0 percentage tariff on the entire import stuff, whatever comes from US. And the agricultural minister in US is telling that the market is open for us, that we can now export to India, but we have to get clarification on the lines of what exactly are the terms between the two nations. That's why there is uncertainty that what is actually happening. So if you look at today's candle, it forms some sort of bullish hammer, and it may look like a V-shaped recovery or something from here, or a reversal pattern. Bear tried to take control, on 3rd of Feb, losing almost like 1.5 percentage gain. If you actually see the candle, it's like 2.5 percentage up the entire gain that it made. But when the opening was there, when the markets opened, it opened like at 4 percentage, up 4.5 percentage, and then it lost like 1.5 to 2 percentage gain. Now maybe there's some sort of reversal, and I think from here you can see there's some sort of support as well at 25,500. Right, 25,500. We've been talking about this level that there's a good possibility that it was a rejection before. If it breaks and stuff, it can become as a next support. That when the resistance breaks, it becomes a support. So resistance is something, the price is not able to break this range. When the price breaks this range, and then when the price is above the resistance becomes the support. Right? This is one sort of thing that you can learn. Yeah. So on uh, Nifty took support at 25,500 and bullish hammer appearing after aggressive selling may indicate some buyers stepping in to buy the chart, to make some sort of long position. There are buyers coming in to buy the chart. Right. What is happening into Bank Nifty? So Bank Nifty was point 0.3 percentage positive. It went up by 200 points. Bank Nifty is at like it's above its our 60,100 level. So 60,100 on the chart level, 60,100 looks like a support for. Now let's try to understand what's happening into the options inside of it. Right, OI 355, showing a lot of call writing as well as put writing, but there is no major rejection after that. 26,000 is acting as a major rejection, but at every sort of lower levels, right, there's a lot of put writing. That means it's going to take support. Major support that after this looks like at 25,700 acting as a support, 26,000 acting as a resistance. 25,700, 25,700, 25, 700. Okay, so currently is at 776. 25, 700 acting as a support. And 26,000 is acting as a resistance. So I think we can happily remove this and go to the third 3 months time frame in order to understand what's that resistance. So the OI is telling that the next resistance is at 26,000. Okay, fine. Like major resistance. Looks like it's going to break this. So 25,900 next resistance, and then 26,100 is going to act as our next resistance. Let's try to look at PCR. PCR is at 1 bullish. That's bullish for the market. Bullish. Participant options data. Bought calls, sold puts positive. Bought calls, sold puts positive. Sold calls, bought puts negative. FII and Pro are bullish. And client is bearish. Participant futures data, let's try to look at it. FI is aggressively cutting their futures position. So how much they bought? They bought 1700 crores in futures. Yesterday they bought 7000 crores in futures. Market is mega bullish. It's not bullish now. 1700 crores. FI bought 1717 crores in futures. What's happening to the cash market? Cash market pay FI. Yesterday they bought like 5000 crores of stock. So this is the largest figure in the entire last month. Yes. So this is not the amount that they sold. At least they're getting it expensive, man. Right? This bought. If I bought 30 crores of stock, it is nothing major. Let's quickly try to understand what's happening into other markets. S&P is falling off the resistance that we have drawn, 6,924. Nasdaq going down. Suddenly, I don't know, some sort of AI thing in trouble, because all the IT stocks also went down significantly today. TCS, Wipro, right? This one more, Infosys, yeah. Axis DAX is down by 0.4%. Nikkei is outperforming the other markets, so the capital is flowing into Japan. China is also doing good. DXY significantly, gaining value, and dollar getting dumped even though it was up. Yeah, it took support at 4,500 levels. I was talking about this 4,553, and in silver I was talking about the 2,54,000 in this particular zone. Interesting, right? USD INR. Oh yeah, this is the biggest that it did fall from. It fell like by 1% because of the entire trade deal and stuff. There are a lot of guys, they expect, right, that INR will appreciate. Why INR will appreciate? Because we'll have a lot of exports. We'll make a lot of USD, right? We'll get a lot of so actually we'll make a lot of INR, right? Will not make a lot of USD because we are exporting stuff. They're going to convert it into Indian rupees. TLT going down, EDV going down, US 10-year bonds almost stabilizing at, the structure looks positive for both of them. After a major off the cliff game that, the 5% is lose in value, US dollar is slowly recovering, and guys, this is the worst time that's possible for BTC. All the, Bitcoin investors must be crying in a lot of pain, the ones who would have bought the asset at, because if anything goes wrong with the tech, we're going to see the effect on Bitcoin, because they have bagged a lot of money in Bitcoin. Okay, this is a lot of, these are like numerous resistance. So this is the major support that Bitcoin is going to take. It's around like at 69,176. Highest price is 69,000. Okay, 69,000 is going to be the next sort of support. Yeah. So overall, right now US markets does not look positive. Other markets look positive, even though silver and like dollar becoming stronger is now like again thing to look at. And I don't know where the world is moving by this stage, but India looks like it's going to good lines, and we have to see the markets in the coming next days that do we actually see a good uptrend in the majority of the stocks. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye.